Hello everyone and welcome back. My name is Greg Furman, a market analyst here at TraderPlanet.com, and these are the market positions for January the 19th, 2012. Now our first position for tonight is going to be in the Canadian dollar Japanese yen cross pair. We're trading flat again on this pair, but we looks like we have a break to the upside. We have our predicted short, medium, and long-term differences all breaking higher. Predicted MACD and predicted true strength indicator crossing the trigger to the upside. Now, looking at this based on our individual crossovers, which is very important here that we look at this, our short-term crossover is just recently crossed to the upside. Our medium-term crossover is only about a day and a half old, and our long-term crossover is just getting ready to break that trigger. So looking at that in conjunction with the predicted short, medium, and long-term differences to determine the strength of the trend in this particular currency pair, everything is pointing that we're likely moving higher. Now from here, what we're going to do is we're going to go in and have a look at our daily report from Vantage Point and see if we can fine tune this entry point. We have 75.71 and 76.37. Now we also want to look at the close at 75.91, which is relatively close to that close. So we're looking for a minor pullback and then a move higher towards the 76.37 area. Now this is going to be simply a day trade. So on this, we're going to keep our stop fairly tight, probably around the 74.90 area. We want to be below that Vantage Point 18-day predicted moving average, and we don't want to get, even though the risk to reward is somewhat upside down here, we don't want to get caught in volatile markets, get stopped out above that 18-day predicted moving average. So looking at this, we're also going to look this and break this down as to the actual predicted high and predicted low and see how accurate it's been. We can see from the last 2 trading days that we've repeatedly broke the Vantage Point predicted high. This is, in my respectful opinion, a very bullish move. It suggests that we're going to get yen weakness and further Canadian dollar strength. Now, that's our first position for tonight. Now for our second position for tonight, we're going to be looking at sugar futures contracts, sugar number 11 futures contracts. Now what we can see is we've been trading flat here again for several days now, but it looks like we're getting ready for a break to the upside. Our 3-day has crossed over our 8-day and our 18-day predicted moving average. Our predicted short, medium, and long-term differences, again, breaking above that zero line at trend-ready levels. Our predicted MACD has crossed the trigger to the upside. It actually hasn't crossed the trigger. It hasn't been able to cross the trigger to the downside. This is actually quite bullish. We can see this here, that it's running along the trigger, and it's now moving above the zero line. Predicted true strength indicator from Vantage Point also supportive of a move higher. So if we look at this using the Vantage Point proprietary crossovers, we can see that our short-term crossover has taken place several days ago. We're going to look now at our medium-term crossover, which is extremely fresh. It's only a day old. And our long-term crossover, again, is run flat along the trigger and is now breaking higher. So from this perspective, we can surmise that we want to get long on this particular trade, and there appears to be some decent opportunity. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go in and look at the Vantage Point predicted high and predicted low for tomorrow and see if we can fine-tune that entry point a bit. We have 23.77 as the predicted low, 24.28 as the predicted high. So looking at this, we have a close is very close by at 24. So we're going to look for a minor pullback towards 23.77 as our entry point. And then our initial target is going to be the 24.28 level for your intraday traders or your day traders. But your medium and your longer term traders, I would be looking at a retracement back up to this level up here, just below this 25 area in the days and weeks ahead. So with that said, these are the market positions for January the 19th, 2012. And again, my name is Greg Furman, market analyst here at TraderPlanet.com.